Hello, today we will be talking about our late-breaking work titled Perceptions on the Future of Trucking in Our Truckers.
So for background and motivation, we had previous work that focused only primarily on knowledge workers. So we wanted to expand this and fill the gap in the literature to see what factors truckers consider when evaluating the merits of automation. Specifically, we wanted to look at how drivers see trust in automation, how much they trust it, the impact that they see on the job market, and their jobs in general, and how feasible they see the implementation of automation.
The methodology for a project is in three parts. The first part is social media analysis. We decided to focus on the subreddit R Truckers, which is a community of over 61,000 people who are either interested in truck driving or are truck drivers themselves. Using the keyword automation, we were able to gather 39 posts and 950 comments after filtering out those that were irrelevant to our study. The second part of our methodology was doing a thematic analysis. After developing first-level codes, we clustered the codes into 7 themes, which I will discuss later. And lastly, to ensure intercoder reliability, 2 taggers reviewed each of the comments, which yielded an 88.21% agreement. These are the 7 themes that we were able to develop out of the codes. And today we will be talking about the 3 that are highlighted, which are feasibility of automation, jobs, and positive views toward automation.
So we see here, after filtering out the irrelevant miscellaneous comments, the most tagged comments were feasibility, timeline of automation, and jobs. We note that the least tagged comments discussed positive views toward automation. So for feasibility of automation, these were comments that discussed how feasible implementing automation could be given infrastructure policy and the reliability. So one commenter said, you got to think about the cost of one of those trucks will be astronomical. So they are discussing what issues they see related to cost of implementing automation. We also looked at jobs, so speculation on how jobs will be impacted by automation. So some discuss non-driving tasks in automation. There's more to trucking than just following road rules, in my humble opinion. And when the trucks can't get there, who will unload if the receiver can't? AI, noting the non-driving tasks that automation can't necessarily do.
And the last theme that we'll be talking about is positive views toward automation, which constituted only 1% of all the comments that we analyzed. There were several sub-themes that we noticed, such as the excitement about automation and the benefits of automation. For example, one user wrote, "Personally, I can't wait. It'll be the end of logbooks, first of all. Way more home time because I can just leave at night and go to sleep in the truck." Obviously, recognizing that automation can minimize their physical fatigue. To summarize our findings, first, we noticed that there is an overall negative sentiment toward automation. Usually, these negative sentiments were motivated by the user's perceived failings of mundane everyday technologies. Secondly, truck drivers had inconsistent conceptual notions of automation, and consequently, this affected their understanding of the timeline of automation. And lastly, in order to address the lack of trust that many truck drivers were experiencing and expressing, we recommend that truck drivers participate in peer-to-peer interactions and open forums where they can exchange information regarding automation. As for the developers and researchers of automation, we highly suggest that they make sure that automation is explainable to the truck drivers. As for the next steps of our research, we are planning to broaden our analysis by potentially looking at other subreddits or other keywords pertaining to automation in the trucking industry. Thank you very much.